good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are viewing this video from. I remain Glory Nathaniel, bringing to you the intentional parenting through babies affirmation program. Briefly, I just want to tell you the intention of this program. The intention of this program is for us to be very intentional about parenting. In this generation, we have found ourselves. In this generation, we have to do things intentionally, especially when it comes to parenting, so that our children can get it right. Don't worry, if you have done it, you have been doing it, and it seems as if the child is growing but is not following it. It's a foundation you are laying for the child. Definitely that child will come back to that foundation. Like I said in one of my videos, the hearts of children are like a wet cement ground. Whatever you engrave on it, through affirmation, discipline, instructions, you are intentional about it. It remains just like a wet cement ground. When it dry, whatever you engrave on it remain. It will remain. The child will come back to that foundation. So don't be discouraged. Keep at it. And also, if this is the first time you are coming across my video, please, this video has been on for some time now. I will advise that you go to my social media platform. It's on the YouTube, it's on the Facebook. On the Facebook page is Millicent Glory Nathaniel, the intentional parenting through babies affirmation program. So please go and watch the video from the beginning so you can follow it. Now, the last time I stopped at, we have started telling the child the salvation story. Like I said, we have told the child that you are made in the image of God. So why do I need to be saved? So that is where the salvation story came in. You tell the child how a man fell, and then a man disobeyed God, and we must not disobey God. When we disobey God, we run into trouble. So the first man God made on earth, that is Adam and Eve, they disobeyed God, they committed sin, and they fell from the glory of God. Now, you know what, in one of the videos I also talk about how to introduce the Bible to the child from infancy. Buy a special Bible for the child. So now this is the time to be using that Bible now, to be telling the child the Bible story. So this story now, we are going to take it from Romans chapter 3 verse 23, where the Bible said, you point to the child, the Bible said, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of God. Why is that for all have sinned when it is only one man that sinned? The Bible said, through one man's sin entered into the world. God created this world pure and clean, but through one man's sin, the first man that God created, sin enter into the world. So everyone that is born after that man was born through sin. So that is why we need to be saved. So I'm going to use, there is this thing we call the wordless book. This is time to use it. This is wordless book. We call it wordless book. It has about 6 pages. It has the blue, it has the gold, it has the black, it has the red, the white, and then the blue. So we are going to be using it to teach the child. Now, we talked about how man fell, man committed sin and fell. We now use the wordless book to tell the child that when God created, God is in heaven. The blue means, you know, the sky is blue, and God is in heaven. Gold, you know, we were told that the street of heaven is paved with gold. So each time that child see the color gold, you remember that heaven, there is a place called heaven. Now, when man sin, whenever we sin, our heart becomes very black. This is how we look, and we lose relationship with God. Instead of our heart being like this, being white, our heart being white, our heart becomes very black, and we lose a relationship with God. That is why we need salvation. That is why we need to be saved. We are going to be taking it one by one. We are not going to rush it. So we keep the child in suspense. So when I disobey God and I sin, my heart become very dark like this. So what do? So you affirm to the child that because God loves you, God has a plan for you to get back to Him, to have relationship with Him. So we are going to stop here, keeping the child in suspense. Now, before I go, I want to remind you again, please join us every Friday midnight. We gather to intercede on behalf of our children every Friday midnight on Zoom. The link is always dropped on my Facebook page, Millicent Glory Nathaniel. You can click on it and join us as we intercede on behalf of our children. We keep praying for them even when they are old. The Lord bless you. Until I come your way again, bye for now.